In the book, one more to go. It's the Division I state championship game here at University of New Hampshire's Cowell Stadium. Our Sentinel Title Services game of the week. Pete Terrier along with Justin McIsaac from WTSN Radio and NHSportsPage.com. Right. We saw a good couple of games, but this is the marquee matchup we've been waiting for all day. Unfortunately, from the traffic reports we're getting outside the stadium, some of these fans aren't going to make it in before kickoff at 6.
Dave Haley just called. He said, there's traffic still backed up on the highway. So I don't know if everybody's making it for the first quarter, but yeah, that's just, well, the higher you go up in school population, the more fans want to come, the bigger the traffic issue is going to be, but it's going to be worth the wait in traffic, I think, to see this one.
This is going to be a great game. Two undefeated teams. One of them's going home with a championship, and we've been kind of talking about this being the matchup today all season long. You don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak, pardon the Michael Vick type of pun, but as a Seacoast guy, your thoughts on this? I know you picked Bedford, but I know you kind of did that to go against the grain because everybody's picking Pinkerton.
Well, I'll tell you what. Bedford's lost a lot of things this year. They lost their quarterback. They lost their starting running back. Well, they haven't lost as a ball game, Pete Terrier. So I think if they're going to show that type of intestinal fortitude throughout the season, I mean, why not? They're the underdog. They're the Bulldogs. Somehow, some way, I think Kurt Hines, they've been the bridesmaid in Division III, Division II. I think tonight they're the bride. I think they're going to find a way to beat a very good Pinkerton team.
Well, we'll see how it shakes out. We'll have all the highlights, the post-game reaction as well. And of course, you can purchase the full game DVD with all my play-by-play, all the post-game reaction. It's only $30 and it's a lifetime memory.
That's a bargain. That's a steal. You're stealing from us for $30. Good grief.
Hey, if back when me and you were in high school, back in the dark ages, if they had video of games, I'm sure our parents, we would have wanted to buy our state championship DVD for only $30. It's a lifetime memory.
Would have had to been a DVD of me playing Tecmo Super Bowl because I wasn't good enough to play varsity football, but your point is well taken.
Well, both these teams certainly are good enough, and it's going to be a great Division I championship game. It's Bedford, it's Pinkerton, and it's on NHSportsPage.com. They're out on the football field. That's Jason Hansen and Michael Valis, the Bedford captain, both of them on crutches and unable to play in this, and it's a shame. The other captains for Bedford, Eric Glassman, Colin Cashin, and Tommy O'Rourke, and the other captain for Pinkerton, Justin Poitras. And Bedford will receive the kickoff to open this football game. They'll be on offense first. And we are just about set to go. Division I championship game, our Sentinel Title Services game of the week on NHSportsPage.com. Pete Terrier, along with Jennifer Chick, working the camera high atop the press box. We're in the upper level of the press box at UNH's Cowell Stadium. You can see the Pinkerton Astros jumping it out. Bedford on their sideline, set for a championship game here. Two undefeated teams, one of them going home with the title in D1. Pinkerton's lines are just so big, led by 6'6", 275-pounder Robeson. Here's the body, looking to throw again down the field, and it's picked off that time. It's Urbanek at midfield, and TJ Urbanek brings it back down to the 42-yard line, and Pinkerton picks it off, and they will take off on offense for the first time tonight. They got Sear and the tight end Whitehead split off the line to the left. In motion, Sear. Hanaway hands it off. Urbanek, he's got an opening. Inside the 5, touchdown. TJ Urbanek, a 15-yard scamper, and Pinkerton's on the board at 6-0 Astros. 7:34 left to go first quarter. He's the punter for Bedford, number 7. And he boots it away. It's a pretty good one, end over end, fielded inside the 4. And that's Urbanek running it back the other way. It's not Urbanek, actually. It's 22, which is Coombs. And Coombs has it all the way inside the 25, down near the 16-yard line, actually. Cahill, the holder. So it'll be a 35-yard field goal attempt for Kyle Cantalupo. The wind looks like it's blowing right through the goalpost. So looks like the wind's on his side here. The snap down, the kick is up, it's low. Does it have the legs? Yes, it does. 35-yard field goal, Kyle Cantalupo, and it's 10-0 Pinkerton.
Ball at the 25, it'll be a 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 for Pinkerton.
From their 25.
Bedford could sure use a stop on defense. Backles, the receiver to the right. Handoff, fullback up the middle. First down carry. Number 30, Bakary. Nico Bakary. 5'4", 157-pounder. Bowling ball up the middle. 2 receivers right. Sears set up on the left-hand side. Hanaway looking to throw. Caught. And it's a first down. Pinkerton to Urbanic. He's done a nice job this year catching passes out of the backfield. And he's inside the 25 down to the 23. Another Astro first down. In motion. It's Hanaway rolling to his left, looking to throw down the field. It's caught. Tight end Whitehead. Did he get in? No signal. They say he's down inside the 1. The official actually right near the pylon, just a couple inches away. But Austin Whitehead catches the pass from Hanaway, and Pinkerton is knocking on the door inside the 1. A pleasant surprise a couple days before the start of the season when Austin Whitehead walked into his office and said, "I'm a football player. I just transferred in from Florida.
From the 1.
I usually play tackle, but I see you got a couple of 300-pounders." He said, "Can you play tight end?" And he did, and Pinkerton gets in for the touchdown.
1-yard TD run by Hanaway.
They credit Hanaway with the keep and the score, and it's 16-0 Astros, 8:18 to play first half. Sabati under center, fumbled the snap, picked it up, goes forward, and got the first down. I don't know if that was by design, but it worked. Justin, I'm sure you remember the old Fumble-Rooski, Nebraska back in the day in the early 80s, no?
Went for 2, yeah. It's you can still run that NCAA 13 for the PS3, by the way.
You can.
Yes.
Time for a measurement.
They're going to measure this one.
Now, when Bum Phillips ran that for the Houston Oilers, he called it the Bummerooski, Pete. I think you remember that.
First down, Bedford.
First down, Bulldogs.
Couple of first downs on this drive, and Bedford's got it at the 41 of Pinkerton. Their deepest penetration so far today.
Bulldogs.
Tierney to the right of the quarterback, Sabati in the shotgun. Fake handoff to him. Sabati, time to throw. Throws it, and it's picked off. Riley Cahill. Are they going to credit him with the interception? They're either going to credit, yes they are, no return, as Cahill stepped in front of the intended receiver, Peniskovic, and Cahill picked it off. It's Pinkerton ball at the 23.
The 30.
Second and 10 for Bedford. Sabati rolling to the right. Looking for a receiver down the field, throws it high and long for Peniskovic. Picked off Urbanic, his second pick of the game. And Pinkerton has the football back. I believe at the 29 or 30-yard line, it's the 30. And Pinkerton's got 3 picks so far in this football game of Tyler Sabati. Fullback now behind Hanaway under center. Urbanic offset to the right in motion, Sear. Fake handoff, Hanaway runs it up the middle, wide open! Hanaway inside the 5, touchdown! Jack Hanaway, 23-0 Pinkerton, 27 seconds before the half. It's the second touchdown run by Hanaway, and Pinkerton has blown this thing wide open. Ball's on the 41 for Bedford, 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the Bulldogs.
Got to get it to the 49.
38 Bulldogs.
Sabati with the shotgun snap, looking to throw. Here comes pressure. Pasoka sacks him all the way back inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. That's going to set up 4th and forever for Bedford. They'll have to punt from here. Bryson Pasoka got into the backfield, took him down, and now that sets up, it's a personal foul against Pinkerton.
Illegal blow to the head.
So they call it a blow to the head when they were sacking Sabati.
43, third down and 6, Bulldog.
4:15 and the clock running here, left to go in the third. New quarterback is DeAnjou for Bedford, and he throws a pass. It's completed for a first down to Penaskovich as Austin DeAnjou in at quarterback. I don't know if Sabati got shaken up or he's just replaced, but Austin DeAnjou is in at quarterback, sophomore. DeAnjou in the shotgun, in motion, Larson. Fake handoff to him, DeAnjou carries, first down, up the middle, knocking defenders back inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Austin DeAnjou says, hello Pinkerton. Here's a flag down, I don't know what it is, and it's another personal foul against Pinkerton. Second time on this drive, that's going to give him another 15 yards at the end of that play. That'll put it down inside the 15. Under 4 minutes left to go in the third. Bedford trying to stay in this football game. They've gotten 30 yards on personal foul penalties against Pinkerton to help them, but DeAnjou is giving a spark. He's got it. He's hitting the backfield, gets away. DeAnjou making it happen, running right down inside the 5 as Austin DeAnjou has it down to the 3. I know there's a minute 45 left in the third, so there's still a quarter and change to play. But this is a giant play for Bedford, and it looks like Sabati's back in there at quarterback. They got 4 receivers, 2 of them on each side, a running back to the left of Sabati in at quarterback. Fake handoff, a throw, it's low. Is it caught for a touchdown? They say it's short of the goal line. Reynolds caught it, but he was down at the 6-inch line, and Pinkerton will take over on downs. Huge defensive stand for the Astros, and Bedford turned back, and that is a devastating blow. A first down conversion by the Astros here could be a backbreaker for Bedford. They got one back in the backfield. In motion is Urbanik. Urbanik gets the carry, running left, got the corner, got the first down, and then some. Urbanik up the left sideline, one man to beat, and no one's catching him. TJ Urbanik at the 20, the 15, the 10. Touchdown! 94-yard touchdown run. TJ Urbanik, 29-0 Pinkerton. This one's all but over. 7 seconds left in the third. Urbanik going coast to coast for 94 yards, and the Astros may have broken the backs of the Bedford Bulldogs. Motion man, handoff. That's Datillo, I think, number 10, Brett Datillo, and he got a first down. I mean, when you can give a kid his first carry of the game, and he runs for a first down on 3rd and 13, you know you got some depth. Datillo, junior running back.
Ball spotted at the goal.
It's on the 4.
The Bulldog 4. First and goal, Astros from the 4.
Datillo wing on the right, Sear on the left, Bucheri. It's a keeper by Hanaway. He's in the end zone. His 3rd touchdown run of the game, Jack Hanaway. And it's 36-0 Pinkerton pending the extra point. We are officially in running time after this kickoff. I'm sure he's trying to figure out how much time is left on the play clock. He does call a timeout, probably in the final seconds of the play clock. So with 1:59 left to go, the clock does start or stop, and Pinkerton's going to take the first team out and put in the JVs for the second string. And the Astros starters get a nice hand from the Pinkerton Astro fans here at a chilly Cowell Stadium at UNH. final 15 seconds ticking off. Pinkerton's going to win the championship 37-0 over Bedford. A shutout, a dominating performance for sure for the Astros. Champions for the 11th time under Coach Brian O'Reilly, and champions for the first time for Pinkerton since 2010, the last of 3 straight titles for the Astros. But that's pretty much a lifetime for Pinkerton as far as championship droughts go. And what a performance today by the Astros, shutting out Bedford 37-0 here at UNH. Astros, a dominating performance tonight, 37-0, a shutout of Bedford in the Division I state championship game. Some of the guys here to talk about it, leaders of the team. We got Riley Cahill down here, the big guy Noah Robinson over here. We got TJ Urbanic and the quarterback Jack Hanaway. And I'll start with you, TJ. A great game by you, well over 200 yards. Last time I looked at the stats, you were over 200 yards in the game. You had that big 94-yarder. To me, that was really the backbreaker for Bedford. They had a chance to score for the first time. You guys held them on defense, and then you just took it 94 yards for a score. Was that a big lift for you emotionally, with your defense stepping up and then you guys getting out there and putting some points on the board the other way?
Oh, definitely. That really got us rolling, and then once I got that 94-yard touchdown, we were fired up. We were ready to go.
And let's talk about that defensive performance by your teammates, Noah. I mean, you guys were in there till the end. It seemed like you wanted to get the shutout, right?
Oh, definitely. Well, obviously, the last 3 years we've been here and lost, and we had something to prove, and we knew they were a good team. We haven't seen them this year, and we wanted to see how good they were, and we wanted to prove something to them after losing last year to them opening game.
And Riley, I thought you guys set the tone defensively. You had picks, I think 3 of them in the first half. You had 1, TJ had a couple, but that really, I think, took the confidence away from Bedford. Do you think so?
Yeah, we definitely took the wind out of the sails early. That was our plan, to come out hot. We struggle coming out fast, playing hard, but today we definitely did. And it's just, once you go down, it's hard to come back. And once they went down, we just kept going.
And Jack, let's talk about the running game. I mean, I predicted foolishly you're going to throw the ball at least 10 times tonight. Catch these guys off guard or something. You didn't need to. You guys ran the football right down their throats against a really tough Bedford defense.
Yeah, I think that's what we rely on all season long is our defense, our defense, and our big stops on defense with our running game. We didn't need a pass. We don't need a pass when we are strong up front. Our line blew everyone up, and I think that's all the credit goes to them, is on the line pushing up front and us hitting the holes.
All right, definitely an impressive performance. Great day today at UNH. It was a lot of fun being out here for 3 championship games. Pinkerton, very impressive against Bedford in the D1 champs. The Astros reign again. The drought is over for Pinkerton. It's been about 4 years, Coach. You finally get the monkey off your back in a championship game. You guys dominated this one from the get-go. I mean, you made a statement tonight that you are truly the best team in New Hampshire, no question about it.
You want to pick us for number 1 this week?
I think you guys will be number 1 in the poll.
Kids did a great job tonight on both sides of the ball, offensively, defensively. I know our defense chirped all week long about everything that was written about Bedford was about their defense, which it should be because that's the strength of their team. But our kids took it like, what are we, sliced meat here, And so the defense talked all week about making sure they did what they needed to do, and we got the shutout. Offensively, we do what we do. We pound the ball up and down the field. We throw the ball when we think people are in the box, and stay away from turnovers. I mean, we fumbled the ball 3 times this year in well over 400 carries, and Jack threw 2 interceptions for the entire season. We don't turn the ball over. They did tonight.
Yeah, you guys had 3 picks in the first half, really set the tone. You guys were up, 23-0 at the half, but it didn't even seem that close. You guys just dominated that. And then the second half, I don't know if you got points out of it, but you had a long drive to start the second half. And then what I thought was the real momentum breaker was when they didn't get in. I think they kind of surprised you with that sophomore quarterback, number 5. They brought in D'Anjou, and he was moving the ball and had them down, I think, 1st and goal at the 3. You guys stopped them at the goal line, and then Urbanic goes 94 yards. That was a backbreaker.
That kid did surprise us. It was Londonderry all over again. The mistake that they made down there is they put them underneath the center. And one thing we picked up off the films, as soon as they put a quarterback underneath the center on the goal line, they want a quarterback sneak. And we just ran 5 guys up into the hole, threw them backwards, and then next play we got him back, and that took the momentum out of it. But you're right, he went right down the field. And fortunately, that kind of soured them on keeping him in, and then they took him out and brought the other one back in. And we knew with that it was just going to be throw the ball. And we really didn't think he could run the ball. We didn't think they had much of a running attack. With him, he's a very good passer, but when everybody on the defense is playing pass, it's a lot easier to deal with.
I know how serious you take it, and your whole coaching staff and the whole Pinkerton organization here, the program that you've built over the last 37 years. So it must have been a real tough off season for you guys after the Concord loss, where they had running time on you guys in a championship game, and I think that kind of fueled you all season long, didn't it?
Yeah, that left a bad taste in our mouth, that game. That was our fault. Concord just, you know the score, they won, they deserved to win, but we messed that game up. Our players understand that. There were things that happened in that game that should not have happened, and that's all we talked about in the offseason. That's all this team talked about, to make up for what happened last year, and it wasn't going to happen again. The mistakes that we made in that game, whether we were going to win or not, would have, as it turns out, we did, but it's a really good team we had this year. Really good team.
You guys are always fun to watch, and another championship for you, number 11. So that's a nice round number, so even number maybe in store for next year.
We'll do what we can, but every year is a new year, and everybody's undefeated right now.
Thanks, Coach. We really appreciate everything you do all year. As we always do at the end of these videos, if you like that highlight video, if you're a Pinkerton fan, I don't know if Bedford fans are going to want to keep this forever, but you can purchase a full game DVD, all the play-by-play, every single play, the entire game, even if you're one of the freshmen that got in at the end of the game, finishing up this 37-0 shutout. All you got to do is click the purchase DVD links at the top of the website, nhsportspage.com. It's only $30, and those Pinkerton fans, you're going to relish this championship for a lifetime. You can relive it 20, 30, 40 years down the line. Enjoy this one. You're champs.